Daily Horoscope for Gemini, June 15, 2025. Welcome to your detailed daily horoscope, Gemini. Today marks a significant transition as we approach the very end of your solar season. The sun is still warming your sign for these final moments, giving you one last burst of birthday energy before it moves into Cancer's nurturing waters. The cosmic landscape today is particularly fascinating for you, Gemini. With your ruling planet Mercury forming a harmonious trine with Jupiter in Aquarius, your mental faculties are operating at their peak. Ideas seem to flow effortlessly, and your communication skills are especially enhanced. This is a day when your natural gift for self-expression reaches new heights. As you navigate through June 15th, you'll notice an interesting dual energy, both reflective and forward-looking. Venus, currently in Leo, is casting a warm glow over your third house of communication and short trips. This planetary position suggests that conversations today will have a particularly heartfelt quality. People are drawn to your authentic expression, and there's a touch of dramatic flair to your words that captivates others. In your personal relationships, this is a day of meaningful connections. If you're in a partnership, expect conversations that deepen your bond. Your ability to articulate your feelings with both clarity and compassion creates a bridge of understanding. For single Geminis, today's astral energy supports meeting someone through intellectual pursuits, perhaps at a bookstore, lecture, or even through an engaging online discussion. The connection would begin through a meeting of minds before potentially blossoming into something more. Career-wise, the moon in Scorpio is illuminating your sixth house of work and daily routines. This brings intensity and focus to your professional endeavors. You may find yourself diving deep into projects that require investigation or research. Your analytical abilities are heightened, making this an excellent day to solve complex problems or uncover hidden information. Colleagues and superiors will likely notice your thoroughness and dedication. Financially, Mars in your second house of resources creates a dynamic energy around money matters. You might feel compelled to take action regarding your finances, perhaps investing in something that feeds your intellectual curiosity or supports your communication skills. Be mindful of impulsive purchases, however. The Saturn retrograde in Pisces in your 10th house of career suggests the need for careful consideration before making major financial commitments. Health-wise, today's planetary alignments suggest paying particular attention to your nervous system. Geminis are naturally high-energy individuals, and with today's mental stimulation, you could easily become overwhelmed. Practices that calm your mind, meditation, journaling, or even a quiet walk would be especially beneficial. The connection between Mercury and Jupiter enhances respiratory function, making this a good day for breathing exercises or activities that expand your lung capacity. Your social life sparkles today, Gemini. With the sun still in your sign and Venus enhancing your communicative abilities, you're likely to be the center of attention at any gathering. Whether virtual or in person, your wit and charm draw others to you. This is an excellent day for networking, as connections made now have the potential to blossom into meaningful relationships, both personal and professional. Creatively, you're experiencing a renaissance. The Mercury-Jupiter trine opens channels of inspiration, particularly for writing, speaking, or any form of artistic expression that involves communication. Ideas that have been percolating in your subconscious may suddenly emerge fully formed. Keep a notebook handy to capture these insights, as they could form the foundation of significant future projects. Spiritual matters take on an intellectual flavor today. You're less interested in blind faith and more drawn to philosophical exploration and understanding the why behind spiritual concepts. This is an excellent day for reading spiritual texts, engaging in thoughtful discussions about metaphysical topics, or exploring how different belief systems approach similar questions. Your lucky color today is silver, reflecting Mercury's quicksilver energy. Wearing or surrounding yourself with silver or metallic hues can enhance your already sharp mental processes. Your lucky number is 5, which resonates with your adaptable nature and love of change. Places associated with communication libraries, cafes with lively discussions, or educational settings are particularly fortunate for you today. Challenges to be aware of today include potential mental scatteredness. With so many ideas flowing, you might find it difficult to focus on just one thing. The solution isn't to suppress this creative flood, but to channel it effectively. Set aside specific times for brainstorming and exploration, balanced with periods of focused implementation. Another potential challenge comes from Neptune's square to your ruling planet Mercury. This aspect can blur the lines between fact and fiction, making it important to double-check information before acting on it or passing it along. Your natural skepticism serves you well today. Use it to filter out misinformation. Opportunities abound, particularly in areas related to learning, teaching, and communication. An unexpected message could open doors to an exciting new project or collaboration. Keep your eyes open for chances to share your knowledge. Teaching others may lead to surprising personal insights. For long-term planning, today's planetary positions suggest this is an excellent time to set intentions related to your intellectual growth and communication skills. The seeds planted now, particularly regarding education or writing projects, have strong potential to flourish over the coming months. Relationships with siblings or neighbors may also come into focus today. Unresolved issues have the potential for healing, while already strong bonds can deepen through honest conversation. As the day progresses, the energy shifts slightly as the moon forms aspects with different planets. The evening hours bring a more introspective quality, ideal for journaling or reflecting on the insights gained throughout the day. This lunar energy supports emotional processing, helping you integrate the intellectual stimulation you've experienced. Your dreams tonight may be particularly vivid and meaningful, with messages from your subconscious offering guidance. Keep a dream journal by your bed to record any significant images or themes upon waking. For Geminis dealing with important decisions today, the stars suggest gathering all available information, but delaying final choices until tomorrow if possible. Today's energy favors exploration rather than conclusion. Overall, June 15, 2025, offers you a day of mental brilliance, meaningful connections, and creative inspiration, Gemini. By balancing your natural curiosity with focused attention, you can make the most of this supportive cosmic energy. Remember that your greatest strength today lies in your adaptability and your ability to see multiple perspectives. This is not just a gift for yourself, but something that helps others expand their understanding as well. As the sun prepares to leave your sign, take time to appreciate the growth you've experienced during this solar return. The insights gained during your season will continue to unfold in the months ahead, guiding your evolution and self-expression. Embrace the duality that makes you uniquely Gemini, both student and teacher, listener and speaker, curious observer and passionate participant in life's ongoing conversation. On June 15, 2025, Gemini natives find themselves at a cosmic crossroads as several key planetary positions create a unique energetic signature. Mercury, your ruling planet, will be positioned in Cáncer that day, bringing your communication style into more emotional and intuitive realms. This placement softens your typically analytical approach, allowing you to express yourself with greater emotional intelligence and receptivity. Mercury will be forming a harmonious trine with Neptune in Pisces, heightening your intuitive capabilities and creative inspiration, particularly valuable for artistic projects or situations requiring empathetic understanding. The sun continues its journey through your sign, positioned at approximately 24 degrees Gemini, amplifying your natural traits and providing a sustained energy boost during these final days of your solar season. This solar positioning illuminates your personal projects and self-expression, creating a spotlight effect on your unique talents and communication style. Venus will be dancing through Leo, activating your third house of communication and creating a delightful social atmosphere where your words carry extra charm and magnetic appeal. This Venus placement particularly favors creative writing, important conversations, and short-distance travel, adding a golden touch to your everyday interactions. Mars, meanwhile, occupies Taurus in your 12th house, creating a somewhat challenging undercurrent. This position can manifest as behind-the-scenes tension or subconscious anxiety that requires acknowledgement. You might experience unusual dream activity or feel motivation to resolve past issues during this transit. Jupiter's position in Gemini, a particularly favorable placement occurring once every 12 years, continues to expand your horizons and personal opportunities. On this specific date, Jupiter forms a significant sextile aspect with Pluto, creating powerful transformation potential, particularly regarding your personal identity and long-term ambitions. Saturn's steady presence in Pisces creates a grounding influence in your 10th house of career and public reputation, requiring discipline in professional endeavors, but also providing structure to build lasting achievements. The moon will be waning in Aquarius, activating your 9th house of higher learning and perspective. This lunar position encourages philosophical contemplation and helps you integrate recent experiences into your broader worldview. Uranus continues its transformative journey through Taurus, bringing unexpected developments related to your subconscious patterns and private life. This positioning suggests possible breakthroughs regarding old habits or beliefs that have been operating beneath the surface of awareness. Neptune in Pisces forms significant aspects to your natal Mercury, potentially clouding logical thought processes, but simultaneously enhancing creative inspiration and spiritual connection. This influence requires discernment between genuine intuition and wishful thinking. Pluto, having recently re-entered Aquarius, creates evolutionary pressure in your 9th house, transforming your belief systems and encouraging intellectual exploration beyond familiar boundaries. The North Node in Capricorn indicates a karmic focus on professional development and structural integrity in your life path. Chiron in Aries positions itself in your 11th house, potentially triggering sensitive spots regarding group belonging and future aspirations. These numerous planetary influences create a complex but rich landscape for Geminis on June 15, 2025. The overall configuration suggests a day where mental agility meets emotional depth, creating opportunities for meaningful communication that bridges intellectual analysis with heartfelt connection. The aspects between Mercury, Neptune, and Jupiter particularly favor creative problem-solving and expanding your communicative reach beyond usual boundaries. For Geminis involved in media, writing, teaching, or any communication-centered profession, this day's planetary positions offer exceptional support for projects requiring both analytical precision and empathetic understanding. June 15, 2025 presents a fascinating communicative landscape for you, Gemini. With Mercury, your ruling planet, forming a trine with Uranus in your sector of hidden insights, your mind is operating at an extraordinary frequency today. Words seem to flow effortlessly, particularly when expressing complex or unconventional ideas. This planetary configuration grants you access to thoughts and concepts that typically remain hidden in your subconscious, making today exceptional for creative writing, brainstorming sessions, or any form of artistic expression. Your ability to articulate the abstract becomes your superpower today. The moon in Aquarius enhances your intellectual curiosity and amplifies your desire to engage with progressive concepts, potentially drawing you toward technological communication channels or avant-garde forms of expression. Notice how conversations naturally gravitate toward future-oriented topics and innovative solutions. Venus in Cáncer occupying your communications sector creates an interesting dynamic where your words carry emotional weight and nurturing energy. This combination allows you to express care and concern with genuine eloquence, making today particularly favorable for heart-to-heart conversations with family members or close friends. There's a poetic quality to your expression today that others find both comforting and captivating. Meanwhile, Mars in Virgo is activating your analytical abilities, giving your communication style added precision and attention to detail. You may find yourself meticulously crafting messages, emails, or presentations with remarkable thoroughness. Jupiter's wide trine to your Sun amplifies your natural Gemini charm and wit, making your stories and anecdotes particularly entertaining and engaging today. People are simply more receptive to your ideas under this influence. Social media posts, public speaking engagements, or group discussions all benefit from this fortunate aspect. Saturn's position suggests that communication related to career matters requires extra attention to structure and authority. Be mindful of how you express yourself in professional settings, as your words carry additional weight and consequence there. A challenging square between Mercury and Neptune does present one notable obstacle today. Be wary of miscommunications, particularly regarding facts and figures. Double-check important details before sharing information, as there's a slight tendency toward confusion or idealized thinking that could lead to minor misunderstandings. For optimal communication today, leverage your enhanced verbal fluidity early in the day when Mercury's aspects are strongest. The morning hours between 9 a.m. and noon represent your peak communicative window when your mental clarity and expressive abilities reach their zenith. Consider scheduling important conversations, presentations, or writing sessions during this period. Your throat chakra is particularly activated today, which may manifest as an unusually resonant speaking voice or a compelling presence when addressing groups. You might notice people paying closer attention when you speak. This is both the planetary alignment and your own enhanced energetic projection at work. Regarding communication technologies, today favors multimedia approaches that combine words with visual or audio elements. Your ability to synthesize different modes of expression is heightened, making it an excellent day for creating content that engages multiple senses. For those Geminis working in educational fields, your teaching abilities are magnified today. Complex concepts can be broken down with remarkable clarity, and your explanations carry an infectious enthusiasm that makes learning enjoyable for others. Conversations with siblings or neighbors, traditional Gemini domains, flow with particular ease today. Short trips within your immediate environment may yield unexpected but valuable information exchanges. Even casual chats at local establishments could lead to important insights or connections. The evening brings a slight shift as the moon begins to interact with Saturn, suggesting that communications may take on a more serious or structured tone. This is excellent for finalizing plans or establishing boundaries in relationships, though be mindful not to come across as overly rigid. Throughout the day, pay attention to synchronicities in communication. Repeated phrases, themes, or ideas that arise from different sources may contain important messages for your personal growth journey. Your intuitive capabilities are enhanced, allowing you to read between the lines and perceive what remains unsaid in conversations. This is particularly valuable in negotiation contexts or sensitive discussions where subtext carries significant meaning. For Geminis in romantic relationships, expression of feelings flows more naturally than usual today. The Venus-Mercury configuration supports articulating emotional needs without the typical Gemini tendency toward deflection through humor or intellectualization. Writers, journalists, and content creators among you will find this an exceptionally productive day, with ideas arriving in rapid succession and the words to express them following close behind. Consider capturing these inspirations, as they contain seeds of projects that could develop significant momentum in the coming months. The cosmic configuration on June 15, 2025, places Gemini in a fascinating financial crossroads. With Uranus continuing its journey through your own sign, you're experiencing a revolutionary period regarding your personal resources and self-worth. Today specifically, Uranus forms an enlightening sextile to Jupiter in Virgo in your 4th house, potentially bringing unexpected financial opportunities through family connections or property matters. This aspect suggests sudden insights about how to better utilize your living space for income generation, perhaps through a home office upgrade, or even considering rental possibilities. The planets are essentially whispering that your domestic sphere holds untapped financial potential. Mercury, your ruling planet, now in the early degrees of Cancer, activates your second house of earned income and possessions. This placement brings your attention to security matters and encourages practical thinking about your financial future. You might find yourself more emotionally attached to financial decisions today, which isn't necessarily negative as long as you maintain awareness of this influence. The moon in Libra forms a harmonious trine to Mercury today, enhancing your ability to negotiate and discuss money matters diplomatically. This is an excellent day to approach conversations about raises, contracts, or collaborative financial ventures. Venus in Cancer also occupies your financial sector, sweetening any deals or negotiations you undertake. Her opposition to Pluto in Capricorn, however, warns against power struggles in joint financial arrangements. Be particularly mindful of manipulative dynamics in business partnerships or shared resources. The Sun, still in the late degrees of Gemini, illuminates your identity sector, reinforcing your personal brand and visibility. This position supports entrepreneurial efforts and puts you in the spotlight where others can recognize your talents, potentially leading to income opportunities through self-promotion or personal projects. Mars in Leo is activating your communication sector, providing assertiveness and drive to articulate your financial goals and negotiate effectively. This placement supports pitching ideas, marketing your skills, or pursuing educational opportunities that could boost your earning potential. Today features a supportive aspect between Mars and Saturn in Pisces, grounding your ambitious communications with practical, long-term vision. This suggests that financial plans initiated today have staying power if you're willing to put in consistent effort. Looking at potential income streams, the planetary arrangement highlights several possibilities. Digital content creation shows particular promise with Mercury forming a sextile to Neptune in Aries, suggesting creative ideas could translate to financial gain. The North Node in Aries in your 11th house points toward network-based income opportunities, perhaps through collaborations with friends or organizations that share your forward-thinking vision. Consider joining professional groups or associations today, as they may yield valuable connections. Saturn's position in your 10th house of career continues to demand discipline and structure in your professional life. Though this transit can feel restrictive, it's building a solid foundation for future financial security. Any recognition received for your work today could have long-term beneficial consequences. Regarding investments, the Jupiter-Uranus aspect suggests being open to innovative financial instruments or technologies. Cryptocurrency or sustainable investments might particularly appeal to your forward-thinking mindset today. However, with Neptune's influence, ensure you've done thorough research rather than investing based on speculation or hype. For Geminis who are self-employed, today's aspects support reviewing your pricing structure. The Venus-Jupiter trine suggests you may have been undervaluing your services, and an upward adjustment could be favorably received. Those in traditional employment might discover overlooked benefits or compensation options worth exploring, perhaps flexible spending accounts or retirement matching that you haven't fully utilized. A word of caution comes from the Mercury-Saturn square forming today, which could delay financial news or create obstacles in paperwork or communications about money. Be patient and double-check all financial documents before signing. The day's energy best supports planning and strategizing rather than impulsive financial moves. Your financial intuition is heightened with the moon's position, making this an excellent time to review your budget and identify areas where emotional spending might be occurring. You may realize that certain expenditures aren't actually bringing the satisfaction you seek. For wealth-building strategies, consider the Uranus transit through your sign as a cosmic invitation to break from conventional approaches. This might involve exploring passive income streams, digital assets, or skills monetization that feels uniquely aligned with your evolving identity. Jupiter's placement in your fourth house also suggests that real estate or home-based business ventures could be particularly fortunate over the coming months, with today providing a flash of insight about specific opportunities to pursue. Overall, June 15th offers Gemini natives a day of financial potential through innovative thinking, diplomatic communication, and family or property-related opportunities. The key is balancing your natural intellectual curiosity with practical follow-through, avoiding power struggles in financial partnerships, and being patient with administrative processes. June 15th, 2025 presents a particularly auspicious day for Gemini natives, with several cosmic alignments creating pockets of good fortune in specific areas of your life. With your ruling planet Mercury forming a harmonious trine with Jupiter in Libra, your communication abilities are especially blessed today. This creates a rare window where your words carry persuasive power and charm that can open doors previously closed to you. Ideas you express now have a magnetic quality, drawing the right people and opportunities toward you with surprising ease. The moon in Aquarius activates your ninth house of expansion and higher learning, making this an exceptionally fortunate day for educational pursuits, publishing endeavors, or anything involving foreign connections. If you've been considering applying for an advanced degree, submitting written work for publication, or connecting with international contacts, the universe is providing a cosmic tailwind to these activities. Venus in Cáncer will be illuminating your second house of finances and personal resources, creating a protective bubble around your material concerns. This is a fortunate day for financial negotiations, requesting raises, or discovering unexpected resources. Your intuition regarding value and worth is heightened, allowing you to spot opportunities others might miss. Mars in Sagittarius forms an opposition to your sign, but rather than creating conflict, this placement is activating your seventh house of partnerships and contracts. The fortunate area here involves collaborative ventures, where someone else's strengths complement your quick thinking and versatility. Business partnerships begun today have a particularly blessed quality, with each party bringing exactly what the other needs. Saturn's position in Pisces continues to bring structure to your 10th house of career and public recognition. While Saturn typically represents restriction, today it forms a helpful sextile with Mercury, meaning authority figures and mentors are likely to recognize your talents and offer support. This creates a fortunate opening for professional advancement or receiving acknowledgement for your ideas and contributions. Uranus in Gemini brings unexpected windfalls, particularly related to your personal projects and initiatives. Its positioning suggests surprising opportunities may emerge through chance encounters or seemingly random events today. Be open to synchronicities and unexpected invitations, as they're likely to lead to fortunate outcomes. Pluto's transformative energy in Aquarius enhances your good fortune in matters related to spiritual growth and expanded consciousness. Insights gained today could prove remarkably valuable for your long-term growth trajectory. This is an excellent day for meditation practices, divination work, or engaging with philosophical concepts that expand your understanding. For Geminis with creative aspirations, Neptune in Aries brings particular fortune to artistic endeavors that involve collaboration or team efforts. Your imagination is powerfully supported, allowing you to translate abstract concepts into compelling creations that resonate with others on a deep level. The North Node's position indicates that fortune favors connections made with groups and organizations that share your intellectual interests. Networking activities today carry special significance, potentially introducing you to individuals who will play pivotal roles in your future success. Virtual connections are especially highlighted as fortunate avenues for opportunity. The asteroid Pallas Athena forms a supportive aspect to your sign, blessing strategic thinking and problem-solving abilities. This creates fortunate circumstances for tackling complex challenges or finding elegant solutions to persistent problems. Your mental agility is enhanced, allowing you to see patterns and opportunities others miss. Chiron's position suggests healing opportunities around communication blocks or old wounds related to expressing your authentic self. There's fortune in vulnerability today, particularly in sharing ideas or perspectives you've previously kept hidden due to fear of judgment. Ceres in Leo activates your third house of communication and local environment, bringing nurturing energy to your immediate surroundings. Fortune smiles on neighborhood connections and short-distance travel. A casual conversation with a neighbor could lead to an unexpectedly beneficial opportunity or resource-sharing arrangement. The part of fortune falls in your fifth house of creativity, romance, and self-expression, making these areas especially blessed today. Creative projects begun now have a special sparkle and potential for future success. For single Geminis, romantic encounters today carry an element of synchronicity and meant-to-be energy. June 15, 2025 presents a fascinating social landscape for Gemini. With the sun still illuminating your sign, your natural magnetism is at its peak, drawing people toward your vibrant energy and quick-witted conversation. Your ruling planet Mercury forms an auspicious trine with expansive Jupiter, significantly enhancing your already impressive communication abilities and making your words particularly impactful and persuasive. The moon's position in harmony-seeking Libra activates your fifth house of pleasure, creativity, and romance, creating perfect conditions for social gatherings that blend intellectual stimulation with enjoyable company. This lunar influence supports making meaningful connections through shared interests, particularly in artistic or creative environments where your versatility shines brightest. Venus in passionate Leo amplifies your social appeal today, giving your interactions a warm, theatrical quality that others find irresistible. You're likely to be the storyteller of any gathering, captivating audiences with your animated expressions and engaging narrative style. This placement encourages authentic self-expression rather than conformity. Embrace your unique perspective, as it's precisely what draws others to you. Mars forms an electrifying aspect with Uranus today, suggesting unexpected social encounters that could intellectually stimulate you in surprising ways. A chance meeting at a community event, bookstore, or even while commuting could introduce you to someone whose mindset challenges and expands your own. These spontaneous connections hold significant potential for future collaborations or friendships that push your boundaries in productive directions. Digital communication channels are especially favored for Gemini today. Messages, posts, or emails sent now are likely to receive enthusiastic responses. Virtual gatherings or online communities provide fertile ground for meaningful exchange, allowing your ideas to reach beyond geographic limitations. If you've been considering launching a podcast, blog, or social media initiative, today's energy strongly supports taking that first step. For Geminis in established relationships, today presents an excellent opportunity to strengthen your bond through shared social experiences. Attending events together introduces fresh energy into your dynamic and allows you both to witness different facets of each other's personalities. Partners will appreciate your sparkling social intelligence as you navigate diverse groups with ease. Single Geminis might discover romantic potential through friends of friends or within interest-based communities. The most promising connections today begin as intellectual attractions minds meeting before hearts. Pay particular attention to someone who matches your conversational rhythm and demonstrates curiosity about your thoughts and perspectives. Professional networking receives cosmic support today as well. Casual conversations could unexpectedly evolve into valuable business connections or mentoring relationships. Your ability to translate complex concepts into accessible language positions you as an ideal bridge between different professional worlds. Don't hesitate to discuss your projects and aspirations, as someone in your extended network may hold the exact resource or connection you've been seeking. Be mindful that Mercury forms a challenging square to Neptune today, which could introduce an element of confusion or misunderstanding in certain social situations. Double-check meeting details and don't make assumptions about others' intentions without clarification. This aspect calls for practicing discernment while maintaining your characteristic openness and adaptability. Group activities that combine intellectual stimulation with social interaction will prove most satisfying today. Think book clubs, workshop environments, lecture series with discussion components, or community projects that require collaborative problem solving. Your contributions in these settings will be particularly valued for their innovative perspective and connective potential. The evening hours bring even stronger social energy as the moon forms a supportive sextile to Venus. Dinner gatherings, cultural events, or nighttime activities carry special warmth and connection potential. Conversations flow effortlessly, and emotional bonds deepen through authentic exchanges. Consider hosting an impromptu gathering at your home or favorite venue to capitalize on this harmonious cosmic influence. Today also offers a unique opportunity to bridge generational divides. You may find yourself connecting meaningfully with both older mentors and younger innovators, serving as a valuable translator between different life perspectives. This multi-generational networking expands your social influence while providing you with balanced wisdom from varied sources. For those Geminis navigating any ongoing social tensions, today's planetary alignments support reconciliation through honest, compassionate communication. Your natural ability to see multiple perspectives serves you well in resolving interpersonal challenges. You might even find yourself mediating conflicts between others, as your diplomatic approach helps opposing sides find common ground. Social media platforms provide unique opportunities today. Content you share is likely to receive greater engagement than usual, potentially connecting you with like-minded individuals beyond your current circle. Consider using digital tools strategically to organize in-person gatherings or events that bring virtual connections into the physical world. As this socially charged day concludes, take time to reflect on the connections you've strengthened or initiated. The relationships cultivated today have strong potential for long-term significance in your personal and professional development. Your natural Gemini adaptability allows you to move fluidly between different social contexts, positioning you as a valuable connector within your various communities. As Mercury forms a harmonious trine with Jupiter today, your mental acuity is remarkably sharp. This cosmic alignment favors intellectual pursuits and expansive thinking, making it an ideal day to brainstorm innovative projects or engage in stimulating conversations that broaden your horizons. The universe is practically begging you to share your ideas, Gemini. Your natural communication skills are amplified, and people are particularly receptive to your perspectives. Take advantage of this cosmic gift by writing down your thoughts, pitching that brilliant concept you've been nurturing, or initiating meaningful dialogue with individuals who inspire you intellectually. The Jupiter influence adds a touch of luck to your communications, potentially opening doors you hadn't previously considered accessible. When expressing yourself today, focus on authenticity rather than impression. Your genuine enthusiasm will resonate more profoundly than any carefully constructed persona. With the moon in Aquarius forming a supportive sextile to your sign, your emotional intelligence is heightened, allowing you to navigate complex interpersonal dynamics with remarkable finesse. This lunar position encourages you to approach situations from unconventional angles and trust your intuitive flashes. They're particularly reliable today. Be mindful of an emerging Venus-Saturn square that may create slight tension in your personal relationships. This aspect suggests that establishing clear boundaries might become necessary, especially with individuals who tend to drain your mental energy. Your time and attention are valuable resources. Allocate them wisely. In terms of decision-making today, the cosmic configuration supports weighing options thoroughly, but avoiding the analysis paralysis that sometimes plagues your mutable nature. Set a reasonable time frame for deliberation, then commit confidently to your choice. The day's energy specifically favors decisions related to learning opportunities, travel plans, and community engagement. Mars in Leo is activating your communication sector, infusing your words with passion and conviction. However, this fiery placement requires mindfulness. Ensure your confidence doesn't accidentally transform into intellectual dominance during conversations. Practice active listening with the same enthusiasm you bring to expressing your views. Physically, today's planetary alignment suggests particular attention to your respiratory system and nervous energy management. Breathing exercises would serve you exceptionally well. Try alternating nostril breathing to balance your mental energy whenever you feel scattered or overwhelmed. The number 5 carries special significance for you today. Notice where this digit appears in your environment, as it may indicate paths of opportunity or necessary change. Color-wise, surround yourself with yellow or light blue to enhance your natural communicative abilities and mental clarity. Regarding daily tasks, prioritize those requiring verbal agility and multitasking capabilities during the morning hours when your Mercury-ruled energies are at their peak. Save more methodical,